Now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams, and it's that time to take a look once again at the latest chapter in the She-Hulk Attorney at Law series, Disney Plus original, starring Tatiana Maslany, Ginger Gonzaga, Tim Roth, Trevor Salter, Nathan Hurd, Joseph Castillo Midyet, Terrence Clow, and Jordan Aaron Ford. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. As I said in the introduction, it's time to take a look at the next chapter of the Disney Plus original series, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, this episode entitled The Retreat. And as our episode opens, Jennifer Walters has gone on several dates with Josh, a friend of Lulu's groom from the previous episode. However, he disappears and seemingly ghosts her after they sleep together. Now, while anticipating a text message from him, she receives a phone call from Emil Blonsky's parole officer, Chuck Donlin, who informs her that the inhibitor that stops Blonsky from turning into the abomination is broken, and that she has to go to his meditation retreat in order to check on him. When she arrives at the compound, Manbull and El Aguila accidentally destroy her car, forcing her to stay there until it can be towed away. Despite the retreat lacking internet and cell coverage, Jennifer continues to nervously await a response from Josh. Jennifer decides to go ahead and attend a group therapy session with Blonsky, Manbull, El Aguila, Porcupine, and Saracen, along with the wrecker of the wrecking crew, who, earlier in the season, tried to attack She-Hulk and steal her blood. During the group, she is convinced to delete Josh's contact information and finally let go of her feelings towards him. Once Jennifer's car is towed away and she leaves Blonsky's meditation compound, we are then shown the events of 3 days earlier, when Josh secretly copied the contents of Jen's phone onto his own on behalf of the Hulk Keen after sleeping with her, as our episode comes to its end. Another quick, easy episode synopsis. Little bit to get into here. The Wrecking Crew, of course, coming back, like I said, from an earlier episode. They had tried to steal the blood of She-Hulk from Jennifer while she was in She-Hulk mode, and were unable to do so. Hulking comes back from the last episode with Intelligentsia, curious to see who Hulk Keen is and where that goes down the road. Sucks that Josh was just a mole of sorts. Having watched him and Jennifer connect over the course of the last episode at the wedding and everything, really kind of started to like Josh. Was kind of starting to like Josh and Jennifer together. Thought they were cute. But alas, this is what happens in the comic world. Don't trust anybody. DTA. Learned that back in 1998 with the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. DTA. Don't trust anyone. But this was another fun episode. Again, another episode with no Daredevil. 2 episodes are left in the series. Daredevil is supposed to come. We haven't seen him yet. I really hope they're not just saving him for the last episode. I really hope we get at least a 2 episode with him, like we got a 2 episode with Bruce in the beginning. But alas, I'm not writing this. I'm just watching it every week so I can talk about it with you guys, the fans, the viewers. What did you guys think of this week's episode of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, The Retreat? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching later on during the day on demand, leave your thoughts and comments down here. 2 more episodes and I'll give you my full review and grading of this series. As I've told you, I don't do it each episode, so we're just going to have to wait 2 more weeks before you get my star rating for this. However, in the meantime, if you do want to see stuff and me give you star ratings and tell you what I really think about it, make sure you check out what's coming up tomorrow, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, as I bring to you another edition of Renegades Reviews, and we discuss Wes Craven's New Nightmare, starring Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, John Saxon, Wes Craven in a fictionalized version of himself, Miko Hughes, so much more, as we'll take a look at the final chapter of the original Elm Street saga. Again, we're not covering Freddy vs. Jason because we haven't taken a look at the Friday the 13th saga yet. So, that notwithstanding, the final chapter of the original Freddy Krueger saga. And then later that day, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, as well as on the Jeff Meacham Network and across the Jeff Meacham Network multiverse of media, it'll be coverage of Bound for Glory. Pre-show beginning at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Myself, Noah Foster, James Hebert, going to be providing commentary, live reactions, predictions about Impact Wrestling's biggest show of the year. You're not going to want to miss out on that right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, right here on an all-new installment of Renegades Reviews, right here across the Jeff Meacham Multiverse of Media, the Jeff Meacham Network, doing Bound for Glory coverage. So much stuff coming over the course of this month that I'm probably going to run myself ragged by the time it's all done. But I enjoy doing it for you, the fans, the viewers. So make sure you tune in. In fact, to all of you that tuned in today, thank you for joining me. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that notification bell is turned on so you're alerted every time a brand new video drops here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. Every time we go live right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, as we will be for the Bound for Glory watch along tomorrow. Make sure you share this video with your family, friends, loved ones, co-workers, movie fanatics, cinephiles, fans of the MCU, fans of Hulk, fans of She-Hulk, fans of Abomination, anybody you can think of that would enjoy this review and this content, share this video with them. It's the only way we're going to help boost up my visibility in YouTube's algorithms so I can eventually get monetized, make some money on this. Thank you again for joining me and tuning in today. It means more to me than you'll ever know. And I will see you guys next time.